So, in the last lecture, we have gone through the different key concepts of the programming, and we have gone through some introductory part of the FORTRAN. So, basically, what exactly there are the rules for the coding a FORTRAN program. Now, when we consider this is the coding sheet where the statement number, continuation mark, statement of the program or the body of the program, and then there is a remark. So when we consider particularly single line will have 80 characters maximum, basically maximum 80 columns are there, so 80 characters can be the maximum one. So when we look at this, if we talk about the column number one, where this column is particularly to be utilized when you want to insert any kind of comment. So to insert a comment, in that case you have to write character C in the column number 1 only. So what does that mean? If you just write C in column number 1, in that case that particular line would be totally ignored by the compiler. Whenever the program is to be compiled, and that's the first line or that line is considered as the comment line, and whenever you want to write any kind of comment, so it is to be written in that particular line. Just write down C in a first column, so you will get this particularly the comment line. So you can see the example that the first line there is a written C, and then there's the comments help. Similarly, just I'll take say arrow. I'll just take, okay. So let us take this one. So you can just look at this comments help. So if you are right C in column number 1, in that case I can start with the second column itself. This is how I've written here. Otherwise you can write the comment line C in the first column and start with the seventh column. So this can happen, or even you can write down like this C you have written here, and the next uh, column you have written comments cell. So this is how you have to first write down the C, or the it is actually considered as the comment line. So this is how the column number 1 is to be utilized. Then there is the next part, that is column number 1 to 5. So this column number 1 to 5, basically it is considered as to be written comment statement number. So statement number is to be written from the column number 1 to 5. So when we say it's a number, so it has to be in non-zero, unsigned, and integer number, and with not more than 5 digits, because we are going to utilize only column number 1 to 5. So since we are going to utilize column number 1 to 5, so what does that mean? We have to just simply write a particularly digit or a number, a maximum of 5 digits. So that can be appear in any one of the any one of the column from 1 to 5. So just look at this example. This is column number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the column numbers specified in this part. And if you write a statement number, so statement number is to be written in this column number 5. So I started with the column number 1, 100, 100. Or I can start with the column number 3, that is 235. So these statement numbers can be written in any one of the column from 1 to 5, and it cannot be any decimal format, so 10.5 will not be there. It has to be integer number. Then there is a column number 6. This is zone, which is to indicate uh, any kind of continuation is to be carried out from from line 1 to line next line. So in that case, this is possible with the help of this particularly column number 6. So sometimes that particular first line is not sufficient to continue, and that's the reason what we usually do, we write down a certain character in the column number 6. So once we write, what does that mean? It means that suppose this is a first line where we have written a formula x equals to a plus b, and slash it's divided by, we have written the 1 in column number 6. So it means that this is the continuation of this line. So the formula would be x equals to a plus b divided by a minus b. So this is how most of the time we can write continuation mark when the first line or the earlier line is not sufficient or is not proper to accommodate all the things. And then we do have this column number 7 to 72. This is the whatever program body or the instructions can appear from this column number 7 to column number 72. Whatever the program is to be written here. Statement number we have to write in this particular columns, while continuation is to be written in this sixth column. And then the first column can be written as for the command line, and there is this last one, column 73 to 80. Whenever you want to write certain short comments or remark for the complete understanding of the program, in that case these columns 73 to 80 is very much useful. We even can take the help of column 1, that is for the command line, and we can write the things for the understanding purpose. So this is all about the program related the coding sheet, and in the next line we'll see the other part.